All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
We the brothers from the Great Millstone Charlotte Camp coming at you with another lesson. Before we get into our lesson, we want to start off giving our praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well, teaching the doctrine of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. And salutation to the elect, the ones out there laboring, man, the fellow laborers in the ministry, lifting up the name and through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, doing the work day in and day out. So basically, man, we're just going to go into another lesson, touching on the scriptures about, this third world war that's about to come up, man. Because it's prophesied in the scripture that during the last days we were going to have 3 world wars.
Right.
And we already had 2, so now we about to enter in that third war, which is the last war, man. And this war is going to be the end of America, man.
That's right.
As it prophesied in the scripture that America, Babylon the Great, is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man. And all that tied into the scriptures, man, these different, events that's, brewing up of World War III, man. You got Russia, versus America, China and America, Iran, and Iran and Israel, NATO and America, NATO and Russia. All this is tying into the scriptures, man, because we in the time of that great judgment, man. Because the Lord is going to destroy America by those missiles for all the wickedness that it done pushed, man.
That's right.
And what it done to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the Lord or God's chosen people, man. The Israelites, man. So we just going to read a couple of articles. Hope this lesson be edifying, man, because the times that we coming into, man, it's about to be some dreadful time, man.
That's right.
And World War III is a big prophecy, man. That after the destruction of World War III, it's going to lead to, first it's going to lead to, during the time of World War III, Great War, the return of Yahushua, who the word is called Jesus Christ, which is a so-called Negro or black man from the tribe of Judah. And he's going to come back and deliver the elect, man, right in the midst of the World War III, man. He's going to come back, fight against these armies, these different military of these nations. He's going to come back and overcome them and deliver the elect by the way of the chariots, man, and set up our kingdom after the smoke and dust is clear, man. We just want to get into a couple of articles and scriptures to back it up, man, about the times that we coming into, man. So this is some dreadful times, man. Brothers that's, is watching and they're on their posts, man, we got to keep, reminding Israel, mainly the elect. We already know 2/3 of the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, the Israelites, are not going to come into the truth, man. They don't care about World War III, man. They don't care about the prophecies or the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, man. They don't care about the downfall of America, man. They're too busy trying to live it up in this world, man. And live it up in folly and mirth, man. But the men of the Lord will give you warning, man. And World War III is part of a major warning of the Lord, testament through these prophecies that what's going to lead to the end of this so-called white man, the Edomites' destruction, man.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
And kind of though the Lord, this is who the world called Jesus Christ, Yahushua, a Hebrew Israelite, man. He spoke these things when the disciples came and asked him what was the signs of his second coming in the last days, man. Right. And he told them you should have wars and rumors of wars, man. And that's what we was hearing. That's what we're hearing over the past couple of months, years, of wars and rumors of wars, man. Right now you got war over there in Syria. You have war over there, had war over there in Iraq, over there in Afghanistan. But this is going to be a major war, man. A major war when all nations going to come together and fight, man. During this World War III, man. We already had 2 world wars, man. This third war is going to be the last one, man. The final judgment of America and the end of these heathens' kingdom, man. Starting with these Edomites, man, the elites, on down, man.
God.
No, that's it on that one.
Well, if I can say it, also, it's going to be nations against nations, And like the brother was saying, race wars, okay? You're going to have Esau against Jacob, Jacob against Esau. You're going to have Jacob against Jacob. You're going to have Esau against Esau. Not only them, but different nations against different nations, okay? Like the brother was saying, man, during the wars, you're going to have the Edomites from Russia against the Edomites for America, okay? And it's going to continue on until where there's nothing left, because Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah going to put their spirit on them to shoot those missiles onto America, man. And there's no turning back from that, man.
Kind of already prophesied, man, already been written, man, since the beginning, man.
Right.
How in the last days, how the Lord set up America, let it run its wickedness, for years. And at the end of his kingdom, man, it's going to go out by the way of destruction, man.
That's right.
For not just to, destroy America because the Lord wanted it to be destroyed, so the Lord can deliver his people and we can glorify his name, man.
That's right.
And once America destroyed and once Yahweh Shah return, man, all these false gods that these people love to worship, man, ain't going to be no more existing, man, which they don't exist now. But they're going to know it's one true power, man. And that's Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man, the power of the Israelites, man.
That's right.
Or you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
And the Most High is a power who does not lie, man. Okay? So when the Most High said he's going to destroy this place, he's going to do it, man. Alright? So Esau try to be like the Most High and try to fix these different things in his wicked ass world. But Esau is a man, okay? A base man to be exact, man. Esau loved the alive, period, okay? So he can't be like the Most High. When the Most High say he's going to do something, he's going to do it, man. Okay? Ain't no way around it. I'm going to get the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 14.
14.
Okay. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe come quickly.
Yeah, so the word woe means destruction, man.
Right.
And the scripture said the second war has passed because the world wars are prophesied in the scriptures, man. Mainly in the book of Revelation, man. We just not reading one account about the third war, man. The second war means World War II already had passed, man. Now we enter into World War III. And the Lord said it's going to, and it's coming quickly, man. So this is going to be a quick war, man, because this war is more advanced than the following wars of World War I and II, man.
Right.
This war is full of more of advanced technology or military when it comes to these nations having, weaponry, man. Back then you just had the average tank, gun, machine gun, fighter jet. But this war, man, is gonna be fought with all type of weaponry, man. Laser gun, all type of, hybrid or high speed, fighter jets, man. All type of suits, super soldier suits, man. Exoskeleton suits, DARPA weaponry, man, and mainly those nuclear missiles, man. So the third war is coming quickly, man. It's gonna be a quick war, man. Now I seen something on the internet the other day, talking about, on YouTube, talking about the false prophet, what people like to uphold called Notre Dame, which is a Edomite. He could be a J, but in a way he don't have the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah dealing with him, man. He's not a real prophet, man. And he said that World War III is gonna it is gonna be a World War III. That's what he quoted in his books, where he said it's gonna last 27 years, man, which is that false, man. Because the Lord saying in the scriptures, man, if you're a spiritual man, the Lord open up your understanding. The word woe, the third war is gonna be quick, man. It ain't gonna last no 27 years, man. This is gonna be a quick war, man, and mainly it's gonna be fought by the ways of the missiles, man. They're gonna start off as a common war, where those nations go over there and fight against each other. But at the end of it, man, it's gonna be missiles flying, man. It's the wrath of the Lord that's gonna be have his spirit on these people or these nations to shoot missiles upon each other, ultimately destroying America, man. You read Isaiah 95.
This is the book of
You go,
Isaiah.
Zechariah 14 and 12.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 5. And it's read, for every battle a warrior is with confused noise, and the garment rolled in blood.
So back in the ancient days, when when they had battles or they went to war, man, they went to war, just having swords, they buckler, they shields, they carrots, chariots or horses, man. That was the ancient time, man. Swords and shields, clinging each other, man. Blood gushing all over the place for being, stabbed or sliced or hacked in half, man. Hacking your enemy in half, man. But this war gonna be different, man. Continue on.
It says, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
So, Isaiah saying seeing this vision, man, meaning this war that's gonna take place. He's seen the missiles, man. He couldn't explain it as exactly what it was. That's what they got, symbolism in the scriptures for the missiles, like for arrow, sword, and if your spiritual mind open, man, that he had the understanding that the Lord is talking about the nuclear missiles that He's gonna use in the last days, man, this last war, man, this World War III, man. And Isaiah said this war is gonna be with a fuel or fire, man. Not like your average war back in the ancient days, man, but mainly by those missiles, man. That's it on that.
Before we get to Zechariah 14, I got a precept.
Go ahead.
This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. And that's going into those nuclear missiles, man. All the hosts of the heavens, talking about, the earth, in the earth realm and stuff, man. And then anything that made out of elements is going to be melted with fervent heat. And the only thing and technology that can, be compared unto that, burning all elements on the earth is those nuclear missiles, man. Because the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua had those certain scientists, them German scientists and different all type of scientists to manipulate the atomic bomb and to manipulate the atom, So this is a reason, man. This is all for the purpose and the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. It's a reason why those nuclear missiles are being built or were being built and still being built to this day to lead up into this, man. World War III, the end of all wars, man. The end of Esau, the so-called white man's rulership, man. He's going to use his own sword as his own downfall through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man.
I got a quick precept to back here. This is Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16. Behold, I created the smith that bloweth the coals and the fires, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. I have created the waster to destroy. So that's talking about, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Like the brother said, man, the Lord the one that put the spirit on these certain, scientists, these, Germans, because mainly it was the Germans that came up with the technology of the missiles, man. And then it led on from that, man, with different other nations, where they scientists, or they men of war, that got the secrets or got the ways of creating the missiles, man. But all that, this other power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And the Lord said He put the spirit on them to create those missiles, so it can be a waster to destroy, man. Because what's those missiles going to hit different parts of the land, it's going to waste those land, man.
That's right.
But ultimately, the main land going to be wasted is America, man. Babylon the Great, man.
That's right.
With all this wickedness, man. And we coming out the scriptures, man. Even though you people, you non-believers can't see it, man, it ain't meant for you, man. Because the Lord is only giving warning to the elect, so the elect can, be sealed and going to be delivered by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua by having His grace and mercy upon them. But 2/3 of our people going to be blind to it, man, because they don't believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. They don't believe that the destruction is coming. They don't believe that there's a higher power that's going to deliver them out of the destruction. You know, so they just mock and, you know, scoff and scorn and go about in they in a lusty life, man. You know, thinking that America gonna keep going, not knowing that America is headed to destruction, man.
That's right.
Of this World War III, man, the near future, man. That's it on that.
All right, and I got that precept. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
So the Lord doing this for the revenge of Jerusalem. Who represent Jerusalem, man? Jerusalem is a people before a place, man.
That's right.
And who ruled ancient Jerusalem, man? The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites, man, the true biblical Israelites, man. Before we got kicked out of our land and went into different parts of the world, mainly Europe and the west coast of Africa, man. When later on we went into the slave trade and came over here to the Americas, man, the Southern Kingdom, man, and even the Northern Kingdom that came over here before the Southern Kingdom, before the Southern Kingdom went into the Babylonian captivity. The Northern Kingdom, which represent you, Latinos and Native Americans, you know, you Seminole Indians, y'all came over here during the time of the Assyrians captivity, man. Y'all left that captivity to come over here, man. So ever since then, man, we was out of our land, man. Came over here to the land of this captivity, which was stolen by you Edomites, by the Edomites, stolen the land from the Native Americans and the Latinos. And years later, you took the Southern Kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, the Negroes, Haitians, and the West Indies, and you brought us over here on cargo slave ships, man. But we make up Jerusalem, and we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, man. Not you false Jews over there, man. You imposters that stole our land during the 1949 with the Balfour Declaration, man. Y'all stole our land, man. And that land, Israel, that you gutter rats, you fake Jews are in, they're also going to be destroyed, man. For us to rebuild that land once Yahweh shall come back and set up the kingdom of Israel, man. With us, man, ruling, man.
That's right. Continuing on. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
So that's describing a nuclear missile, man. You know, point blank period, man. Ain't no way around it, man. If you can't see it, man, the Lord is not dealing with you spiritually, man.
That's right.
And that one of the main scriptures proving that the missiles are in the Bible, man. You know, something that so devastating, nuclear missiles that can take out continents and take out masses of nations and people. We think the Lord is going to lead that out of the scriptures, man. You know, that one of the main judgment, how he going to destroy these nations, man. And in particular, America, man. You know, so it said the ones that stood upon their feet, man. You know, because they're going to see those missiles coming from the sky, man. Entering from coming out of the atmosphere, ready to hit its target, man. And scorch these people, man, with that hot, fervent heat, man.
And that's the end game for America, man. After that happens, man, you know, the kingdom about to start being established, you know. In physical form. It's being established now spiritually, but in physical form, you know. While they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
So they're gonna melt the whole. The Lord said they're gonna be like powder, man. You know, the missiles is gonna evaporate them, man, dehydrate them to the point that, man, their whole flesh is gonna be burnt, man. Ain't nothing gonna be left, man.
Right.
Except for dust and ashes, man. You know, that was on Revelation, the 18th chapter, speak of when those missiles destroy America, Babylon the Great, man. How it destroyed everything over here and wasn't nothing left but a desert, man. You know, a desert full of first before it turned into a desert. Before that, it's gonna be a lake of fire, man. And it's gonna be burning, man, by the way of the nuclear missiles. That's what the lake of fire represent, man. In the book of Revelation, man. Those missiles, man, destroying America, man. I'm gonna get a quick article. You got a precept?
You want me to get that on Revelation 18?
I'll get the article. This article real quick. So you know. article from Express News on World War III, and it said World War III warning how Russia is the greatest national security danger the world faces. So to see that now these people starting to respect Russia, man, because Russia's starting to come back on the forefront from these past couple of years, man. One time we didn't hear about Russia, man.
Right.
Now the Lord is viewing these nations up, mainly Russia, man, because we getting ready for that World War III. And these people of the world, mainly America, America's biggest threat is Russia. And that's all in the scriptures, man. You get that in Ezekiel 38, I believe, Ezekiel 38. And that was, because Russia plays a big part into the destruction of America, man. That's why ain't no coincidence why America's so on an uproar about Russia, man. I'm gonna keep reading on. And it said Russia is the greatest national security danger the world faces. Russia is the greatest national security danger the world faces today, and the U.S. should immediately take action in order to prevent a full-blown conflict. And documentary claims. So these people talking about how America got to step in, man. Stop Russia before Russia reaches its maximum power, man. Which they already have, man. They already got these, super hypersonic missiles, man, that surpass American missiles, man. They already got different military weaponry that already outdated, way more advanced than American military and weaponry, man. So that's why these people over here in America, these journalists, these people that's over here in America that's part of their military, want Trump or want America eventually trying to step in and stop Russia before it get to, at the point that it ain't no returning back, man, from this war, man. But it's gonna happen, man, because it's in the scriptures, man.
That's right.
This is by Martin Beck, published February the 7th, 2019, so about, last week, a couple of days ago. And it said, for the past 5 years, Russia has been crushed by sanctions that punish President Vladimir Putin for ordering his military into Ukraine and Syria, and for allegations or cyber attacks in the U.S. So they show you who's doing these sanctions, man. America putting these sanctions on Russia, man. Because they, want to move their military into Ukraine and Syria. They ain't, but America, the first one, the main ones that going to these other countries, man. To take these resources and set up their military, man. America been the first ones that went into Syria, man. Ukraine, man. The only thing Russia is doing, trying to protect that territory, because he already know America going over there to set up their military so they can get closer to having their troops and their military over there closer to, their front door, man. And that's why they going into Ukraine and Syria, man, to keep America from getting that strong foothold into that territory so they can have advantage of trying to fight against Russia, man.
Right.
And it says sanctions was also imposed after the Kremlin helped rude nation North Korea invaded sanctions of their own. As a result of inflation in Russia has plummeted significantly since 2015. So these sanctions are taking effect on these different countries that America, put these sanctions on, man.
Right.
They're messing up their economy, man. And these other nations, man, the nation that got these sanctions, man, ain't gonna be too pleased, man. And that's why all of them are ready to go to war with America, man, because they didn't see that America is the big problem why this world is so much turmoil, man. America the one that's bringing this war, drawing this war out, man. Basically, really, Yahweh Shem Yahweh shot. But the Lord putting that proud spirit on America to think that, they still number one. They can't be touched, But they're going to find out, man, real soon, man, that the Lord is not with America. He's going to be with these other nations to destroy America for all his wickedness, man, for his prideness, man.
Right. If I can say that, but see, that's the pride of Esau, man. Okay, Esau don't care, man. Esau don't care who he put sanction on. Hell, he put sanctions on his own people, man. You think Esau care about that? No. Esau's a base man. Esau do as he please, I guess.
That's why, according to, roughly paraphrasing, that's how you know that the Edomites, the so-called white man, is running America because he does not keep it at home. He got to go into these other countries and try to steal their resources and try to build off of there just to represent his power source, man. And his power source is the military might that they have. But they fail to realize through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that the Lord is uncovering their secret places. They're uncovering their nakedness. The water. They're uncovering their nakedness, man. So everybody know that America that's run by the Edomites, the so-called white race, are a bunch of low-life degenerates, man. And they're preparing themselves to be better than America, in their military might and stuff, through war and stuff like that, man. They're going to overcome America at the end game because it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, man.
I'll get that quick precept in Joel 3 and 9. I mean, once upon a time, man, America was running everything, man. America, when the first country that, drop a atomic bomb, which is nowhere near a nuclear bomb today. But when they dropped that bomb on Japan, with the two
Hiroshima and
Nagasaki, them two, airmen, the Japanese countries, when they dropped them bombs on them, man, the world had fear of America, man, because they never seen nothing like that in their life, man. But now, from the past, that was about 50, 60 years ago.
Yeah,
now these other nations, they got military weapons or missiles just as strong as that atomic bomb from years ago, man. Way more past the missiles that they had 60, 50 years ago, man. But these nations done took their time to, while America over here just known as a country that you just come and live it up, make money off the rest of the world. Just being the other countries coming, selling their products and making money off America, and they sitting back living comfortably. These other countries, the whole time, and all the money they had, man, they was putting it toward their resources of building a strong military. But a day like this, man, for the day that the Lord had given them that power to come up against America, man. Now all of a sudden the tables are turned because these nations' military are growing. The economy, growing to a certain extent. And America is falling, man. America military is weak. The economy is weak. All those past years, man, they just sit back and live lavish, man. Now is the time that these other countries about to, seek their revenge or finally get their upper hand on America, man. And that's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
It's the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
The Gentiles talk about the heathen nations, man. The original Gentiles, like the Russians, because they're Edomites, even though they call themselves Russians, but they still so-called white people or Edomites that's going to come against their own kind.
Right.
The Russians, the Chinese, the Arabs, the Africans, the East Indians, different other, heathen nations like, the sons of Japheth, go back, the Samoans, the Hawaiians, the ones over there in Philippines. Over there in Philippines, those are the sons of Japheth, and they got a vast military, man. Over there in Thailand, Vietnam, the Vietnamese,
North Korea, South Korea,
North Korea, yep.
Heathen countries, man.
Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near.
The council, that was the Lord said, prepare war, man. That was the time we coming into a war, man. The Lord is waking up these different mighty men of these other nations, man. Now you seeing so much joint military drills, man. So much military drills being practiced because they sharpening they sword, getting ready, use their combat skills, their military skills in this war that's about to come, in this World War III.
let them come up. Verse 10. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears.
So that was talking about, it was a point of time that these countries, just been known for, agriculture. Over the past couple of years, they took their money that they put basically into their land for their agriculture, to build their economy. They took it and put it towards their military, man.
Right.
And doing different trades with Russia, giving them, weapons to defend themselves or their allies. Hell, even America is doing trades with these other countries, man, giving them weapons, man. It's, the same weapons that most of these countries they got, man. They got it from Europe, NATO, or Russia or China or America, and they mainly America. America will be the biggest fool because here America giving all these other countries weapons, and these other countries knowing that they're gonna take these weapons and use them against America, man. America ain't nothing but a business country, man. They don't care what how they get money, man. Even if they have to sell weapons to their own enemies, man.
Let the weak say, I am strong. Verse 11. Assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord.
So the Lord is gathering all these heathens, man. You gather them to that battle, man, the battle of World War III, man. Against America, man. And different other countries, it's going to be different other countries, because it's going to be America and its allies versus Russia and its allies, China and its allies, with China and Russia are allies. India with Russia, Iran, Syria. You got, America allies with, NATO and, other different countries, Israel. But eventually all of it going to come to the point, man, they're going to turn on America, man. And come up against them, man. Even America own allies, man.
That's going on right now with the Brexit deal and with the EU, man. It was probably like a couple of weeks back, or maybe a month or two, they had like some little conference, and all these heathens, man, they were very highly upset, man. So that's how you know they're drawing it. Their spirit is drawing up for war, man, because that's gonna be the end game for all of it. That's the conclusion that they're gonna come to. America is the real problem. Let's just destroy this place. Let's get rid of America. And that's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. The Lord is stirring up all these nations to turn on America, even its own allies, man.
Because, we're in a time now, the world is so much in turmoil, man. They're at this boiling point where we're being, in this condition, man. These nations done suffer over years and years at the hand of America, man. America invading their country, taking their resources. Now these other countries and nations, they fed up, man. They fed up with the ways of America, man. And America been doing this for years, man. Now we're at the point that, that they can't take it no more, man. They want to go to war, man. That was an old saying, man. You back a rat into the corner, man. They're gonna come out biting, man. Come out, trying to bite you, man. Trying to defend itself, man. So that's what America been doing all the years, man. Backing these countries in the corner, despising them. Now they coming out with their chest pumped up, man, because they seeing that the America's falling, man, and the military getting stronger, and plus they got they got Russia being that guard over them, man. That, we get that back in that Ezekiel 38. You still got more on that?
No, that was
on Joel. Yeah, that's it on that.
Verse 12, it'll let you know like where
you can read that real quick.
Okay, this the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 12. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
The valley of Jehoshaphat, meaning Yahweh Shephat in the Hebrew, meaning the Most Judgment, man. When you looking back in the old ancient map, the valley of Jehoshaphat is over there in the Middle East, man.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia.
It was Saudi Arabia, them areas, Iran, you know, Iraq, most of the Middle East, man. But that where that the war is going to take place to, man. Before it turns to a nuclear war, it's going to be a war on the ground. These other countries are going to be colliding and fighting against each other with their different military. But all these countries are going to send their military over there in the Middle East, man. In that area, man. That's why it's such a hot zone over there now, man. Ever since the early, 90s, all the way up to now, man. Ever since America was over there during the time of the Desert Storm, Iraq, Afghanistan over there, Pakistan, all over the place, man. Now they're over there in Syria. But that's a hot zone, man, for the Lord to gather all these nations up, man. And mostly over there in the Middle East, in that land they're going to fight at, man. Ain't nothing but wilderness, man, desert, man.
Finishing off, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
Because the Lord is bringing over heathens there to fight each other, man, because that's where he's going to judge them at, man. All these heathens, different military, man. And you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that join the American military, man, you're going to go over there and fight this so-called white man war, man, because you're not fighting for yourself, man. You fight a banker's war, man. The elites, man, they the one who got America in control, man. And if you go over there, you got a lot of people, these stupid-ass niggas, man, and tomahawks, and spicks, man, because that what he is. Especially, serving this country, man, all because, they show you how stupid it is, man, because the main thing our people do, they just want to join the military to get benefits,
right.
Get a so-called trying to get a career. Forget about the whole situation, why there's a fucking military, man, to go to, expect to go to war, man. And our people don't expect to go to war. They expect to use the military just to get benefits and have a so-called way out, man. Get certain benefits and financial things, health care and all type of madness, man.
Quick money.
You thinking that's a quick come up. You ain't gotta really, suffer and get no average job. You get quick money. You don't sign your life on the line, man, to fight for these devils, man. And we in the time of war, man. It ain't like no 10, 20 years ago when you joined the military. Even 10, 20 years ago, man, you people joined the military and they went over there and fought in Iraqi wars and Afghanistan war, man. But this time, man, when our people, you Negro, Latino, Native Americans go fight in this war, man, 'cause that what's gonna happen, man. They even gonna be calling up veterans, and they're gonna get so bad. It's gonna be a draft. They're gonna be calling up veterans. They even gonna have certain policemen the join the military, 'cause they doing that now, man. You even got the police, 'cause the police is a act of a military, man. And you got a lot of people on the police squad, man. All of them gonna go to war, man, for this Edomite, man, just so they can defend America since they love it so much, which they don't, because they only in it for the money. But you got some of our people stupid enough, they do love America to fight for their country, where they're gonna die for their country, because America gonna get the worst of it, man.
That's right. Ezekiel 38.
Keep reading on 13.
Joel.
Mm-hmm.
The book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 13. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for their wickedness is great.
The council basically, the Lord said, this is the time, man.
Right.
To bring this World War III, man, to the wickedness of this world, man. Mainly by you Edomites, man. The main nation that pushed this wickedness is Esau, man. Edom, these elites, man, through America, man. So this is the time, man. That's why this war is gearing up, man, for the judgment of America, man. And the wicked people that uphold the ways of this wicked lifestyle, man, that's promoted throughout the earth, man. Continue on verse 14, get in there.
14. Verse 14. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is near in the valley of decision.
And council, this is the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Multitudes, man. Military, a lot of militaries over there in the Middle East, man.
Right.
And it's the day of the Lord bringing vengeance, man. Bringing judgment, man. On these heathens and on 2/3 of his own people, man. By the wage this war, man. That's it on that. Go to let's see, Ezekiel 38. Let me
1 Isaiah 13, 17, stir up the need.
You can get that one too. Somebody hold that. Back into the article on the Express, on Express.com, back into the article about, Russia. And it say, let me get it to the point. And it said, when you ask that question about, Russia being this article going to how Russia being the dangerous or the threat to the world, man. Which in the thing, even though these Russians, they're Edomites, they're devils too.
Right.
But they really the good guys, man. When it comes to these heathen nations, even though they wicked, but defending these other nations, because they know everybody know about how America get down, man. How they like to bully other countries, man. So Russia is the defense to these other countries, man. Even though Russia is going to be taken down too, man, when Yahweh Shah come back, man. Yahweh Shah going to take down all these nations, man. And it said when you ask that question, it would be the powers that have the most powerful military. And of course, Russia, along with the U.S., of course, Russia. We all know Russia got the strongest military than America.
Right.
Even though America do got a strong military, but it's not compared to Russia, man. But they want to put, America in there, so they want to feel like America really losing, man. Like it's gonna be a equal battle, man. And it said Russia, along with the U.S., are the world's two great nuclear powers. Besides that, Russia is probably the world's second most powerful conventional military, and you have a regime in Kremlin which has a policy preference to tear up the peace that was established in Europe after the Cold War. So basically, man, this is an article about how you people fear that Russia, is that threat of the earth in the world, but really it's damn America, man. The only thing about it, America just scared, man. But don't say that this how they contradict themselves in this article, because they say that Russia is the biggest threat, but they ain't gonna say Russia military ain't all that, man. America military is stronger than them. But they say Russia ain't Russia the biggest threat, but still ain't compared to America military,
pride.
man. That pride, man. That pride gonna lead them to their own downfall and destruction, man. Cause Russia gonna get the upper hand on them, man, through the spinning power of Yahweh Shah. You get that on Ezekiel 38. And that's in the scriptures, man. And one. Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 38, verse 1. And the word of the Lord Yahweh Shah came unto me, saying, the Son of Man, set thee face against Gog, the land of Megog, and the chief prince of Meshach and the Baal. The prophecies against him.
The council, Gog and Magog, go back to the land with Russia at the day, man. Which Gog and Magog are originally the sons of Japheth, but before after Japheth was in that land, but the Edomites came and took over that land through Alexander the Greek, man. And he pushed the Japhites into the lands, man. That's how you get Japheth over there in the islands today, like the Samoans, the Hawaiians, and different other sons of Japheth. But the original, nationality go back, Magog, God, Javan, Tabo. But they're just talking about the land mass, and over there in the day, in the last days, who's over there in the land mass that they once ruled, the Edomites, man. Mainly Russia in this particular area of Magog and God, man. So they're talking about Russia, man. And they say Tobot, meaning that's one of the over there in Tobot is over there in Europe, going back to the modern day right now is Turkey, man. Which Turkey is part of NATO, but that's to show you that's the spirit, man. Because Turkey is breaking off from NATO, European country, to join in with Russia, man.
Verse 4, verse 3. And said, thou said the Lord Yahweh Shah power, behold, I am thee, I am against thee, Ogar, the chief prince of Meshach and Tabal.
So the Lord against these Russians, against these European countries, he just only been using them to bring destruction to America, man. Just, you know, to put that power on them, to cause this war, man.
Verse 4, I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth.
The console, because it was a point of time back in the early years, mainly, the 60s, the 70s, probably even earlier than that, I forgot the time frame when you had Russia, and America used to, almost came to a nuclear war back then, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he said that for later, later on, man, because it wasn't time back then. And then when you got the Cold War come from, in the, the Soviet Union, man, Soviet Union, when they came to, treaties and, agreed to, to stop the war, to stop the beef, and hold it off. But now the Lord said he putting jaws in the Russia's mouth, man, to turn them back, man, to bring them back to the mind frame of war, man, making this Cold War to a hot war again, man. That way you got the Soviet Union, we call it the Soviet Unions over there, that's part of Russia, coming together with Russia, man, to come back to bring this war against America.
I'm going to read that over. This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaw. I will bring thee forth into all, I will bring thee forth and all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with swords or armor.
Talking about the military, man, different armory. You got the missile defense, different tanks, guns. The modern day military, man.
Continue on. Even in great company with the bucklers and the shields, all of them, all of them handling swords. Verse 5. Persia.
Persia is the modern day Iran, where the East Indians, and you see them back in the, in the media or in the major news, man. You do not have, Trump. I wouldn't get into the article, but due to the time, I just go through a little a brief, probably another lesson. I'll bring it out. But recently you had Trump doing his State of Union speech, how he's saying that Iran is a threat. He want to keep eyes on Iran, by still, having his troops over there in Iraq, man, so they can keep an eye on Iran, man. That was the whole point of them going to Iraq anyway, man. It not wasn't because of no weapons of mass destruction, man. Mainly because they wanted the oil from Iraq, and they wanted to keep their eyes on Iran, man. Because they know Iran itself is full of resources when it comes to their oil, man. Ain't no coincidence why they went over there in Iraq. When you look at the geography map, man, Iraq and Iran are right beside each other, man. So both of them got good resources of oil, man. So they done conquer Iraq oil, and they want to take Iran oil, man. But Russia is that defense onto them, man. And Iran got nuclear capabilities themselves, man. That's why they not afraid of America, man. That's why Israel is so up in arms and about going into Iran, man. Basically, Israel is the bully. America, basically, what I can say, Israel is the guard dog for America over there in the Middle East, man.
Basically, the bodyguards.
Yeah. That's why anything they trying to get done in the Middle East, they use Israel, man. That's why they moved their embassy, U.S. embassy, from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, man, so they can have a strong foothold to try to get into the Middle East, mainly Iran, man. But it's not going to happen, man. Just like how the scriptures say, somebody get Jeremiah 49 and 20.
I get that.
Keep reading.
Keep reading, huh? Verse, this is the book of Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 5. Persia, Ethiopia, Liberia, Libya with them.
And those other countries that the Russia is going to be a guard on too, man. You know, Ethiopia and Libya, which those are Hamitic countries. But right now, majority of those countries over there, you know, Ethiopia and Libya, some of them, you got a lot of Hamites over there in that country, but you got a mixed multitude of Arabs over there too, man. And recently you had Libya attacked President Gaddafi when he was put to death, man, by American soldiers, man. And ever since then, Russia's been a guard over Libya, man. Because America's whole thing is to get rid of these different presidents of these different countries and set up their regime, man, to bring forth their politics and they diplomacy, man. That's why they over there in Syria, man, trying to get rid of Syria President Assad, or whatever his name is, over there in Syria, man. They like to set up puppets, man.
Continue on. It said all of them with shield and helmet.
So the Russia gonna be a defense to them, man. Oh, that's it on that.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 20. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, that he have taken against Edom, and his purpose, that he have purposed, against the inhabitants of Teman.
That go back to Esau, Edom, man. You so-called white people, man. Mainly you elites, man. In this case, talking about America and Israel, man. You Israelis, man. You Zionists, man. You fake Jews, man. Which go back to Amalek, man. It's one of the grandsons of Esau, Edom, man.
Continuing on. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out.
He's talking about Israel, man. The least of the flocks, man. Because the ones over there in the Middle East, man, the most despised for ones that all them Middle Eastern countries look down upon is you so-called Jews, man. You fake Jews, man. You the sons of Amalek, man. You know, and the Lord said the least of the flock should draw them out, man. Who is they going to draw out? They're going to draw America, man. They're going to draw America out into this World War III, man.
That's right.
Can we, you know?
Draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them.
So that's why the Lord said when America get drawn into this World War III, mainly by Israel, man, because that's where the main spark going to come from, man. You know, even though it's Russia and America, but mainly whenever Israelis going to Iran with that full-blown, you know, military, man, then when it's going to come a major problem of this war really going to pop off, man.
Right.
But just now you had a couple of weeks ago, man, you had the Israelis attacking some of this Iranian bases by airstrike on the Iranian bases over there in Syria, man. So the tensions are brewing between Israeli and Iran, man, which ultimately going to lead to a clash, man, and America going to be drawn into it, man. That's what America talking about so much, having Israeli back, siding with Israel to fight against Iran, but Russia backing up Iran, just like we read in Ezekiel the 38th chapter, man. So he going to be a defense, Russia going to be a defense until Persia, man, you know. And then the scripture said that when America when the least of the flock should draw him out, he should make his desolation, it should be desolated
with them,
man. Meaning, because Russia going to bring destruction to America.
That's right.
And they're going to destroy Israel, man.
That's right.
But the land of Israel going to be destroyed, like I said earlier, so we can rebuild our land back up, man, because that land is defiled, man. With you gutter rats in it, man. With all type of wickedness that y'all push, man. So the Lord going to cleanse that land, because one thing about the missiles, they're not just going to be a pain and death. They're going to be a cleansing agent of cleaning the earth up again, man. That's why it's going to be so much fire as a cleansing agent, man. And they're going to cleanse those gutter rats out of our land, man. We're going to rebuild our land up, man, by the way of slavery, man. But America, when they get hit by those missiles, America's not going to be built no more, man. It's not going to be built no more. It's going to be a desolate desert or just wild creatures, man. You know, no mankind is going to dwell here anymore, man. But our land land of Israel is going to be built up, because that's our land, man. That's where we're going to have our foothold at, man. You know, over the whole world, man. That's the one that. Somebody get on. Guess we was, you know, trying to close it out. Get a couple more scriptures.
Get that one precept.
Get Amos 9 and 8.
And this precept I'm about to give is basically, you know, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is putting the spirit on Russia to gear up for war, man. Then at the end, everybody's gonna follow in pursuit after Russia, man. You know, cause Russia is that guard for all these other smaller countries like Turkey, Iran, you know, and side along with North Korea, South Korea, and this and so on and so on.
And
Man.
you also got Russia. You also got China backing up Russia, man. And China also got a vast military, man.
Yep.
Right along with India, man.
This quick little precept. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
So you mean that the Russians, man, which are the modern day Medes also. Mm-hmm. You can go into the Russians and the Iranians. Mainly, I think it go into Iran. No, Russia. Yeah, Russia. Because back then you had the Persians and Mede Empire. So the Persians represent Iran, and the Medes represent the Russians, man. Because Media Empire was one of the sons of Japanese also over there in Europe, man. But that's the modern day Medes today are the Russians, man. And they say they're gonna disregard silver and gold, man. So you can't pay them off, man. Mm-hmm. It's not gonna deliver you from your destruction, man. Because the scriptures say that the Lord put the spirits on the Medes to basically destroy America. Because this is the vengeance of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. This is the vengeance of his temple, man. His people, man. That's right. That what America done to the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The Israelites, man. Somebody get ended off with Malachi 4 and 1. Amos. Yeah, Amos 9. Yeah.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 8. And it reads, Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, power, are upon this sinful kingdom.
Yeah, sinful kingdom is talking about America, man. And they also can go right along with 2/3 of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You wicked Israelites, man. But the main, go for America, man. For America is the sinful kingdom, man. Pushing all type of wickedness, man. Homosexuality, bestiality,
right.
Pedophilia, idolatry, all these false gods, witchcraft, all type of manners of wickedness they push here in America, man. Right. And it's going to be destroyed, man. Because the Lord said this is that sinful kingdom, man. And his eyes are upon it, man, by the way of his angels. And the Lord actually got his own eyes upon him and his son, his angels, and his men.
That's right.
His elect men.
That's right. Continue on. It says, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
So the Lord going to destroy America, man, the sinful kingdom off the face of the earth, man. Going back, pairing it up with Revelation, the 18th chapter, the Lord said he's going to destroy the whole land, man. Leave it desolate, man.
Continue on. It says, saying that I would not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
So the word utterly means completely. So the Lord says he's not going to completely destroy the house of Jacob. Meaning he's going to save elect, man, the 144,000.
That's right.
And the 1/3, man.
That's right.
Meaning he's not going to completely destroy, but he's going to have mercy upon the elect. But 2/3 are going to be destroyed, man. 2/3 of the house of Jacob, man.
That's right.
2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
All right, this is the book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 1. For behold, the day of coming that shall burn as an oven.
We're talking about those nuclear missiles, man.
That's right.
That day coming, man. We right near it, man. Praying that it could be by the end of this year or whenever, sooner than later, man. Because brothers, we in the spirit, man. We ready for this place to fall, man. You supposed to be in that spirit of hasting, man. Looking for the downfall of your enemies, man. The downfall of your captivity, man. so Yahweh Shah, the Messiah, can return, man, and build up the kingdom in righteousness, man.
That's
And
right.
be taken from under the hands of our oppressors, man. And all this wickedness can be done away with, man. Keep going on.
And all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
So they proving that the Lord gonna destroy a lot of people, man. Here in America, man. By those missiles, man.
That's
The
right.
proud, which are you heathens,
That's
many
right.
of you Edomites, and 2/3, man. You know, because the ones that take the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, they're gonna basically the ones that take that chip is gonna be destroyed by the missiles and by Yahweh Shah with the angels when Yahweh Shah come in and set, come in and invade America too by the way of the chariots, man.
That's right.
So-called UFOs, man.
That's right.
But you heathens, man, you can take the chip because you don't have a guarantee of salvation anyway, man. You're gonna be destroyed just the fact that you're an enemy, so you're not the chosen, man.
That's right.
When we telling 2/3 of you, or when we telling the elect of Israel not to take that RFID chip, man, because which the elect is not going to take it anyway. But the 2/3 we tell them not to take it, but they're gonna end up taking it. Majority of them, if they make it to the chip, there's gonna be so much judgment, death that's gonna come. And you gonna have somebody even they gonna take the chip and still gonna probably get nuked, man. You know, because they're not the other Lord, Yahweh Shai elect, man. But mainly the ones that really do take that chip, man, they're going to be destroyed by those missiles, man. And that's in America and worldwide, man, because the chip going to be worldwide, man.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh Shah of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
So they're talking about America, man, the whole foundation, man.
That's right.
What is the foundation? The Lord said neither leave a root or branch, right? The root represents the foundation of the tree, man. They keep the tree standing, man.
That's right.
And the branches represent their offspring, meaning their prosperity, their fruits. You know, but all that gonna be destroyed, man.
That's right.
The Lord said He's gonna be neither left root nor branch, man. So the whole foundation of America is gonna be destroyed, man, by thermonuclear fire, man. You know. Anybody else got anything else to say?
That's it, man. Just keep pushing the truth, man. Keep going on the highways and byways and doing videos, man. Keep having that faith, man. Don't give up, man. We at the end of this thing, man. You know?
Yeah, because that type of spirit, we supposed to be in the time of exciting, man.
That's right.
This world going down, man. We see what the Lord bless us, you know, and we pray Yahweh Shemel shall continue to keep the spirit on us, man. We gotta pray that.
That's right.
We pray to the Lord that He take not His Holy Spirit from us, man.
That's right.
Because we coming in some beautiful times, man. Ain't no time to be getting weak. You know, when you do fall into that low state, man, you gotta pray to the Lord, man, ask for that strength, man. Because we almost out of here, man. Don't worry about these dudes that don't fell out, man. They ain't doing the work of the Lord, man. Want to go out there and just live it up in the world, man. Putting everything carnally or worldly before the Lord, man. You got to do this first, man, because Yahweh Shemel Shai is our escape route, man, from these missiles, man.
That's right.
We don't want to get caught up in that, man. We don't want to get caught up in the missiles or any other judgment, man.
That's right.
But if we do have to die, you know, the apostle Ralab and Elder Manatazak, you know, did a video about, you know, being martyrs. You know, you rather be a martyr for the truth, man. That just die a shameless death, you know, giving up in His truth, you know, and going back into the world and joining back into the world with the rest of these dudes or these niggas or these people of Israel, 2/3 of Israel that gonna be destroyed, man. You want to keep fighting to the Lord say keep fighting to the you know, the ones that even unto be faithful unto death, man. So we gotta be faithful to death, man. But even though we looking for Yahweh Shah to save us, man, because we want to see the downfall of this place, man.
That's right.
But we in the time, man, you know, you got to pray, you know, fast, you know, strengthen yourself in the scriptures, you know, brothers, you know, being around brothers, man. You know, because, you know, being around brothers, man, build you up, too, man.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
build you up and show you that you got other brothers like that, like-minded, man. You know, the scriptures say, woe to you that is alone, man.
That's
But
right.
when one falleth, there's no one to help, man.
That's right.
You know, so you know, even though you got brothers might be out there on their own, but still they depend on the brotherhood. They ain't decided to want to, you know, just do things on their own. You know, forget about the brotherhood, man. You know, go out and live it up, man. Even if they forgetting about the prophecies, man. You know, and destruction still gonna come, man. You know, just forget about Yahweh Shah, but the Lord haven't forgotten about y'all, man.
That's right.
But brothers like us, man, Lord, when we be part of Yahweh Shemel Shah elect, man, we're going to keep pushing and keep fighting, man. This is all we got to do, man.
That's right.
This is all we have to do, man. Ain't nothing in this world that we care for, man. Every day this world wax worse and worse, man.
That's
So
right.
while this world wax worse and worse, we supposed to get stronger, man. Wax stronger, man. Like the scripture say, man. You know, the house of Saul waxed worse, weaker and weaker. And the house of David waxed stronger and stronger, man.
That's right.
So every day we supposed to be getting stronger, man. Cause every day we get nearer and nearer to the downfall of this place and the return of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, man.
That's right.
So, you know, brothers, keep fighting, you know, keep praying. Hope this lesson will edify, you know, till the next time, you know, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh.
Yahweh,
By
Hashem,
Yahweh
Shah,
by
Hashem,
Rakah
Kadash.
Them also our apostles and elders at Great Millstone at Ruel. Shalom to the house of David. That's out there pushing this word day in and day out, man. You know, the hope of the elect, man. The elect, man. Next time, shalom.
Shalom.